Nuts are often praised as the perfect snack, full of healthy fats, vitamins, and crunch. But for adults over 65, not all nuts are created equal. In fact, some popular varieties may silently sabotage your health by triggering inflammation, interfering with medication, or accelerating age decline. We're uncovering the truth about nuts in later life. We examine the four most problematic nuts for older adults, explain the risks they carry, and suggest better alternatives to help protect your brain, heart, and overall well being. Let's begin. Or peanuts, the inflammatory trigger. Despite being a staple in many American homes, peanuts are technically legumes, not tree nuts. This difference matters because peanuts are particularly susceptible to mold and aflatoxins, naturally occurring toxins that can damage the liver and potentially contribute to cancer. This risk becomes more pronounced after 65 as the body's ability to detoxify weakens with age. But it doesn't stop there. Peanuts are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which promote inflammation when not properly balanced with omega-3s. Most seniors already consume too many omega-6s from processed foods. Regular peanut consumption only adds to this imbalance, aggravating joint pain, increasing blood pressure, and accelerating cognitive decline. And for those on blood thinners like warfarin, peanuts pose another danger. They contain vitamin K, which can interfere with medication efficacy and increase the risk of clotting or uncontrolled bleeding. Even natural peanut butters can be problematic. Many contain added salt and hydrogenated oils that raise blood pressure and cholesterol. The typical dry roasting process also forms acrylamide, a compound linked to cognitive decline. Alternatives. Try almonds for a similar crunch with better fats and no aflatoxins. 3. Cashews, the hidden sugar spike. Cashews may seem like a healthy choice, but they contain high levels of carbohydrates, about 9 grams per ounce. That's more than most nuts and especially concerning for seniors with diabetes. These carbs trigger blood sugar spikes, leading to inflammation, energy crashes, and cognitive fog, all issues that worsen with age. Cashews also have a deceptively smooth, curved shape, making them one of the most commonly aspirated nuts among seniors, a serious choking hazard, particularly for those with swallowing difficulties. Another major concern, oxalates. Cashews contain these calcium-binding compounds that reduce calcium absorption, a problem for anyone at risk of osteoporosis. Oxalates also increase the chance of kidney stones, particularly in adults over 60. And cashews must be processed under high heat to remove urushiol, a toxic compound also found in poison ivy. This process degrades many of their nutrients. Commercial versions are often oil roasted and heavily salted, adding unhealthy fats and excess sodium that raise cardiovascular risk. Alternative, replace cashews with pistachios. They're lower in sugar, rich in fiber, and support heart health. 2. Macadamia nuts, the caloric bomb. Macadamia nuts are often praised for their rich flavor and healthy fat content, but for seniors, they're one of the most problematic options. At 200 calories per ounce, they're the highest calorie nut available. As metabolism slows with age, this can lead to unintentional weight gain, insulin resistance, and fatigue. They're also extremely high in fat, about 22 grams per ounce, which puts pressure on the gallbladder. For the 15% of seniors with asymptomatic gallstones, macadamias can trigger painful flare-ups. Absolutely. Macadamia nuts are also very hard, posing a dental risk for anyone with crowns, bridges, or brittle enamel. Many seniors already experience compromised dental strength from reduced calcium absorption over time. As worse, they're often roasted in unhealthy oils and sold with added salt, which increases inflammation and blood pressure. Due to their high cost, many budget-conscious seniors opt for lower quality versions, which are often rancid or improperly stored, leading to oxidized fats that can damage blood vessels. Alternative, for that rich flavor, switch to walnuts, which offer omega-3s for heart and brain health. 1. The medication disruptor. Pine nuts are often viewed as an elegant addition to salads or pestos, but they're actually the most dangerous nut for seniors. Yeah. They contain compounds that interfere with over 60% of commonly prescribed medications for older adults, particularly blood pressure drugs, statins, and antidepressants. These interactions can reduce medication effectiveness or create dangerous side effects like dizziness, elevated blood pressure, or confusion. Even more troubling is that most doctors don't warn patients about these food-drug interactions, leaving many seniors vulnerable. And then there's pine mouth syndrome, a condition where eating pine nuts causes a bitter or metallic taste that can last for days or weeks. For older adults, this often leads to loss of appetite, nutritional decline, and unintended weight loss. Pine nuts also contain high levels of oxidation-prone fats that can promote inflammation, especially dangerous for seniors managing arthritis or autoimmune conditions. Their small, slippery shape makes them a choking hazard for anyone with dry mouth, swallowing issues, or slowed reflexes, common in older adults on multiple medications. Emerging research even suggests pine nuts may worsen age macular degeneration, the leading cause of senior vision loss. Alternative, if you love the flavor of pine nuts, try Brazil nuts. They're nutrient-dense, support thyroid health, and are safer to digest. We broke down the 4 worst nuts for people over 65: peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts. Each of them can silently undermine your health in ways most people don't realize. Today, we'll shift our focus to the best nuts for seniors and why they're so powerful. These aren't just safe alternatives, they're functional, nutrient-dense foods that actively protect your memory, heart, bones, metabolism, and immune system. And when you eat them in the right amounts at the right time, they become a simple daily defense against aging. Let's explore the 4 best nuts to eat after age 65. 1. Walnuts, brain and heart guardian. Walnuts are a true superfood for seniors. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, which supports brain cell structure, memorized retention, mood regulation, reduced arterial stiffness. Unlike peanuts or cashews, walnuts actually lower inflammation, which plays a key role in managing arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Studies show that older adults who consume a handful of walnuts 3-5 times per week have lower rates of dementia, Alzheimer's, and cardiovascular events. They are also rich in polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, a known trigger of aging and age disease. The best way to eat them: sprinkle chopped walnuts on oatmeal, mix in a Greek yogurt, blend into a smoothie with spinach and berries. Serving size, 1 ounce, about 14 halves, 4 or 5 times per week. Bone and blood sugar stabilizer. Almonds are a senior-friendly powerhouse. They're loaded with magnesium, strengthens bones, regulates blood pressure. Vitamin E protects skin, eyes, and brain tissue. Fiber and protein slow blood sugar spikes. Almonds help stabilize blood sugar, a major benefit for seniors with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. They're also great for bone strength with calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus all working together to prevent fractures. Bonus, almonds are easy on digestion, making them ideal for older adults with sensitive stomachs. Best way to eat them: eating handful as a mid-morning snack. Ground into almond flour for baking. Almond milk in smoothies or coffee. Serving size, 10-15 nuts, 4-6 times per week. 3. Pistachios. Circulation and vision booster. Pistachios are the most underrated nut for seniors. Here's why they matter. Lutein and zeaxanthin support eye health and reduce risk of macular degeneration. Potassium and arginine promote healthy blood flow and arterial flexibility. High protein to fat ratio keeps you full without feeling sluggish. They also contain plant sterols, which can lower bad cholesterol and support healthy weight management. What makes pistachios even better? They require shelling, which slows down how quickly you eat them, naturally preventing oversnacking. The best way to eat them: with apple slices as a snack, on top of salads for crunch, mixed into a grain bowl with quinoa and veggies. Serving size, 1 ounce, about 49 kernels, 3-5 times per week. 4. Brazil nuts, thyroid and immune defender. Brazil nuts are rich in selenium, trace mineral that becomes especially important after 65. Selenium supports thyroid hormone production, muscle proteins simulate energy and mood, immune system function, boosts your body's defense against viruses, antioxidant regeneration, helps recycle vitamin C and E. Just one Brazil nut per day gives you your full selenium requirement. Eating more than 3 per day may cause selenium toxicity, so moderation is key. Best way to eat them: one nut alongside breakfast, chopped into oatmeal, crushed into a smoothie. Serving size: one nut per day, no more than 3 per day. A weekly nut plan for seniors. And to simplify your routine, here's a smart 7-day nut rotation. Monday almonds, 10-15. Tuesday walnuts. Wednesday pistachios. Thursday almonds plus 1 Brazil nut. Friday walnuts again. Saturday pistachios plus 1 Brazil nut. Sunday almond milk smoothie or nut-free day. Rotate this schedule weekly to avoid overconsumption of any single nut and keep digestion balanced. Nut shopping and storage tips. To get the most from your nut intake, buy raw or dry roasted unsalted varieties. Store in the fridge to prevent oxidation. Buy in small quantities or vacuum sealed bags. Check for mold or bitterness, especially in walnuts. Avoid nuts roasted in oils, flavored or honey-coated nuts, trail mixes with dried fruit and added sugar. You now know which nuts to avoid and which ones to prioritize after age 65. But how do you build a sustainable, enjoyable snack routine around them? How can you make the most of these age-fighting foods without falling into the common traps of oversnacking, boredom, or poor combination? In this final part of our series, we'll give you a practical, step-by-step guide to incorporating the best nuts into your daily life. We'll also explore smart pairings, ways to prevent digestive issues, and how to use nuts to boost energy, mood, and memory throughout your day. Let's look in. Step 1, anchor nuts to your daily routine. To make healthy nut habits stick, pair them with existing rituals. Morning, add almonds or walnuts to your oatmeal or yogurt. Midday snack, pistachios with sliced apple or a handful of grapes. Evenings, 1 Brazil nut with herbal tea or mixed into a small bowl of chia pudding. By linking nut consumption to consistent activities like meals or breaks, you'll reduce the risk of forgetting or overeating. Step 2, combine nuts with gut-friendly foods. Many older adults experience slower digestion or bloating from eating nuts alone. To avoid this, pair nuts with fiber-rich or hydrating foods. Walnuts plus pear slices, fiber plus healthy fat. Almonds plus cucumber slices, hydration plus crunch. Pistachios plus plain Greek yogurt, protein synergy. Avoid pairing nuts with sugary granola or dried fruit. Cheese can overload fat and sodium. Caffeine, may interfere with nutrient absorption. These thoughtful pairings not only help digestion, but also improve nutrient absorption and satiety. Step 3, use nuts to replace problematic snacks. Instead of reaching for chips, cookies, or sugary protein bars, retrain your brain to associate satisfaction with smarter options. Craving something salty? Try dry roasted unsalted pistachios. Need something creamy? Blend walnuts or almonds into a smoothie with banana and cinnamon. Want something crunchy? Mix almonds and raw carrots. Make it easy on yourself by keeping small snack containers or pre-portioned bags in the fridge. Out of sight, out of mind works both ways. So keep good choices visible and convenient. Step 4, build the perfect daily nut snack bowl. There's a balanced formula you can use 4 or 5 times per week. 1 ounce of your featured nut, e.g., almonds or walnuts. 1 cup sliced fruit, e.g., apple, pear, or kiwi. A sprinkle of seeds, chia or flax. Optional, a dollop of plain Greek yogurt, or a tablespoon of oats. This combination provides healthy fats from nuts, natural carbs from fruit, fiber from seeds, protein from yogurt or nut bearing. This blend helps stabilize energy levels, sharpen mental focus, and support digestion without overwhelming your system. Step 5, honor weekly, variety, and seasonal shifts. Don't get stuck in a rut. Mix and rotate your nut choices to prevent digestive fatigue, maximize nutrient coverage, keep meals interesting. Use this seasonal approach to spring/summer. Almonds with berries, pistachios with cucumber, walnuts with fresh greens. Fall/winter, walnuts with apples, almonds with roasted squash, Brazil nuts with oatmeal. Weekly rotations help prevent overexposure to compounds like oxalates in almonds or selenium in Brazil nuts while keeping your body nutritionally balanced. Fauna tips for nut safety after 65. Hydrate when eating nuts. Always drink water alongside nut-based snacks to aid digestion. Chew thoroughly. This helps with absorption and reduces choking risk. Store nuts in the fridge, especially walnuts and Brazil nuts, which spoil quickly. Avoid flavored or coated nuts. These add unnecessary sugar, salt, and preservatives. Watch your portion. A true serving is about the size of your palm or a loosely closed handful.